full of energy because we had a fantastic weekend. We're ready for the week. Slightly chilly still. However, we've had full coffee so far. Feeling fantastic. A little bit of sparkling water. And we're going to get cracking on the day. Spread the positive vibes. Now I'm saying. We still do have a little mess in the room. But we considered it, on a positive note, a masterpiece. All right. Look who showed up. Look who's here. 100. Some hearts. Our share's finally in the house. She was MIA. Where was she? What was she doing? Did she get the exam results? What's up? How you doing? How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Okay, let's just go with that. I like to see that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Well, so what do we have set up for the day, ladies and gentlemen? We have set ourselves up after a 60-hour weekend, which was fantastic. Fantastic. Yo, bro, what's up, what's up, what's up? How's it going? Tomorrow's my last exam before AI. Ooh, I have a master's degree in AI. Would you like to see? Let me show you. Hold on. I can show you. It's one of them. In AI. Ooh. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Oh no. No, not this one. Yo, what's up, bro? Go Yoop. Habibi, how's it going? Hold on, Arshad, wait. If you have any AI questions, anyone at all, let me just show you. Right quick. Look at this. Postgraduate certificate with distinction. Computer science with AI. There we go. However, the only AI I use is the one in my mind because I'm artificially intelligent. Do you get it? I'm not naturally smart. I had to learn. Guys. I had to learn. But that's all right. Look good. Thank you so much. You're just learning Python? Fantastic. Great programming language to learn. There's so many cool projects. And if you ever have a question, I would love to help and have an answer because I do love coding. Coding is a passion. It's become a hobby, but it's part of my DNA now. So that's what's up. We're feeling fantastic. You know why? Because it's a Monday. We have 7 days now. 7 days before I have my driving theory test. So all I'm doing this week is focusing on the driving theory test. Driving. So I can get a car and then go all the way. Hey, привет. Should I ask you some? Sure, go ahead. Ask me a question. Let's see. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Morning Motivation Show, where I just want to let you know, have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic week. Avoid the processed foods and sugars, and exercise daily for a little bit, even if it's for a few minutes. And most importantly, don't forget to smile. Okay? F1 score. Ooh, so you're looking at the data that comes out, right? The F1 data. So we have a way of checking how accurate the model is, and that's where we use the F1 score. We have the training, testing data. We have different types of ways to check it, and one of them is the F1 score. Yeah, that's the best way I can put it. Yeah, you can check it helps you check how accurate your model is. It's one of the indications. That's all I know. All right. So now that I answered that very difficult question, which is very nice, I really appreciate it. So like I was going to say, good morning, guys. We're focusing on the week. One thing I would say is avoid the processed foods and sugars this week if you can. That'll be fantastic. Yes, precision recall is also there. Very nice. Thank you so much. You're fresh. I wish you the very best in your exam. What is our plan this week? We're trying to sort out that we have a fantastic week. Take each day as it comes, each day. So today's Monday. Let's just focus on Monday. Let's break it up into 3 parts on a Monday. We have the morning, afternoon, and evening. No worries. Let's get a focus on the morning. Let's have a great start. Hydrate. If you need to eat something a little bit nutritious. Avoid the sugary stuff first thing in the morning. As soon as you win in the morning, you're going in a good start in the afternoon. If in the afternoon you must eat something light, eat something nice, eat something that is not going to make you crash or full with sugars and the, unnecessary junk food. And by the time you reach evening, you're a winner because you've passed the day with some winning mentality. And now that you made it the evening, have a nice dinner, right? Relax a bit, meditate if you can, reflect on your day, how awesome it was, right? And spend 3 minutes to prepare for the next day. That's it, 3 minutes. That's all I ask is 3 minutes of preparation. By the way, just saying, this is my new hoodie collection. As you can see. How's that cool? I will be trying to put this on Shopify. I'm working on it. So there's a B. You know why there's a B? Because my last name is Budwani. So the letter B, how do you do the B, is me, Mr. B. There we go. Gray. Would you like a gray hoodie? Okay, cool. I shall make a gray hoodie as well. Gray hoodie with bees. So that's the plan. That you set yourself up for the week. It's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Don't worry about the entire week. Start day by day and stack the wins. Try and write down what worked for you today, what was good when you're reflecting at the end of the day. Because when you track, then only we can improve. If you do not track, then we cannot improve. And our whole goal is to improve our mental health and well-being, and finally mental health and well-being. I'll tell you why. No matter what problems you have, which everybody has, right? And Jay-Z has 99 of them. So just saying, shout out to Jay-Z. You will have a better way of tackling that problem because you'll have clarity in your mind. So if you exercise daily, even if it's for a few minutes, don't let any day go by where you're not exercising. Okay? Secondly, avoid the processed foods and sugars once in a while. That's your call. But I try and avoid it. I eat my home-cooked food where I cook myself. My kitchen does get messy, but nonetheless. Okay. And third, don't forget to smile, which can incorporate being happy, being kind, having a bit of confidence, spreading the positive vibes, giving somebody a compliment, right? Megala, no, I have not. I will check that out right now. So when you follow those 3 things, it will give you a little bit of mental clarity. It will give you a little positivity. It will give you a way of, oh, I just saw it. Very nice. That's very cool. That's very cool. So when you get some of that, right, you know what's going to happen? You will you'll feel better. And the problems that you may be facing can be easily tackled. And that's the whole point. It's not the struggle. The struggle comes in from hard work and effort, but it shouldn't be a waste of a struggle. Is that making sense? Like, don't waste your time struggling on what to eat and what to do and all that stuff. It's completely a waste of time. When you're working hard on a good project, when you're working hard on good things, then it makes sense. Is that fair enough? So let's do that. We make a great schedule for the week. We look into things. 16 people on my live. That's insane. I've never had 16 people in my life, but just before anybody leaves, they all leave so fast. I just thought I'll spread the positive vibes. So make sure that you write down what's working for you, what is good for you, and keep a track, because at the end of the week, I want to know what your wins were. If anybody can leave me a comment that you won by fantastic, you did well in exam, really great, you did this well, fantastic, you exercise every day, amazing. Do you know all these small things will add up? All these small things add up. And by the time the week is over on Friday, before we start our 60-hour weekend, we're right back in the midst, right? Where you found what worked for you, what didn't work for you. See how exercise worked for you and it didn't work for you, right? Track it. If you're in a bad mood, you're fighting, you're irritated, any of that, and I come and ask you, I said, bro, did you work out? You're like, no. I said, did you eat junk food? Yes, of course. your answer right there. That's a big reason why things are always off. So, once again, let me tell you, you don't have to struggle on the things that are not needed to be struggling at. If you get a good night's sleep, that's amazing, but not for one night. Practically every night. Practically every night, you should be getting a good night's sleep. Is that making sense? And how does that mean? You don't have to be weird like me, right? Because I go to sleep, like I sleep at 8 p.m. Okay, that's maybe not in most people's things, but I wake up at 3:30 a.m. and I sleep by 8 p.m. It works for me. Whatever works for you, guys, whatever works for you is the best for you, right? Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. However, if you're struggling and you're looking for some inspiration, you're looking for a little bit of change, well, this is the right place, because I like to push people into doing things that they were afraid to do, because there's no point in just sitting around and not taking a little bit of risk. Little bit of risk to do the things that will make you happy. For example, let me share with you, I have bought some clay, right? I'm gonna make some clay moldings and sell it. You know why? Because I need to make 2 million pounds. I need to make 2 million pounds. So I am becoming creative as much as I can. I bought some plaster of Paris. I'm gonna make, and this is a donut mold. It's supposed to be for food, but I'm gonna make plaster of Paris, donut molds, paint it with different colors, and try and sell it. Why not? Because I like to be creative, you know? So do whatever makes you happy. Stay alive. Feel invigorated, you know? Feel the reason to do something fun. And do not hold back. Do not hold back, because I can tell you the momentum you gain to keep going will be fantastic. Because what do you have to lose if you think about it? By being sad, by being upset, it doesn't help anybody, right? In fact, it just is detrimental to you and only you, because only you are suffering from it, nobody else. Everybody else is going to continue what they're doing, and I realized that late in life. I did waste a little bit of time. I did. But now I know. So I'm sharing. So I'm sharing that with, and I'm trying my best. That's all I can say. And I'm trying to order this as well. What is this? How much did it cost? Okay, cool. Cool. We're gonna order this. So back to what I was saying, guys. This is my sweatshirt. It's a prototype. It's gonna be a line of cool hoodies, something comfortable. Mr. B, you know, with the little B's, little positivity. Absolutely. Also, the reason I'm trying to do that is so I can make 2 million pounds in 169 days. As the days are ticking by, the days are ticking by, ladies and gentlemen, the days are ticking by. But that's okay, right? At least I'm trying and I show up. I would like to show a painting with you, a little right quick, a little bit sharing of my painting. As you can see, swirls on canvas. But one of my favorite paintings right now is this one up there. It's a huge painting, as you can see. I have huge ceilings over here, but that is a monster painting, isn't it? Let me give you a close-up. Wow, 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 wow. There we go. It's kind of nice. It's one of my favorites, but I'll show you the one recently, the bestest one that I like, because there's a lot of cool colors inside it. It's a little bit neon-based, right? Is this one. As you can see, how the colors change. I really like this color over here, but I was never able to emulate it again. I don't know how I found that pink and white and gray. I mean, pink and red and white combination, but it is absolutely beautiful right here. So I got this, and then there are swirls, and look at the creativity inside. 10,000 pounds, 10,000 pounds only. I'm open to offer as well. So that's a little bit of my artwork. It's a little bit shenanigans. However, I'm trying to raise money for my mental health and well-being app, because I'm trying to change the world for positive vibes. And the reason I want to make the mental health and well-being app is, one, because I can't be live 24/7. So I cannot be spreading positive vibes like that. But via my app, however you want to say it, I would like to find ways to help people around the world. So one thing I realized, that what is it that affects everybody? One is money. Everybody needs money wherever you are. Great. Two, what else is something everybody needs to share about is mental health and well-being. And that's one of my motivations to make this app, and I'm trying my best. to make it as well. In that process, I'm using all my knowledge, whether it was computer science, business knowledge, my art, anything at all. Because I believe, right, that if you just give up, then what else is there to do? However, if you keep trying, you at least have a way of knowing that you haven't succeeded because this way was wrong. So there was this guy who invented the light bulb. I forgot his name. What was his name? Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison. Right. So by the way, shout out to Edison, New Jersey. I did spend some of my childhood there. Bro, what's up? Good morning, good morning. Right? And he found like some 999 ways on not how to make a light bulb. That quote has always inspired me. You know why? Because it says that a failure is not a failure. It is just a way of not doing it. So this pass and fail and pass and fail is so bad as a mentality. So I have adopted the fact that I have had 99 businesses and all of them have failed. So far, I've not been successful really in anything, right? The only thing I've been successful is learning that what doesn't work. What doesn't work. So I'm taking all that knowledge and I'm going to use it to make my mental health and well-being app and try and change the world for the positive, for the good. Okay. I have ADHD. I wake up at 1:17. All right, bro. Thank you so much. Good night. Thank you so much. 1:17 a.m. Fantastic. I wake up around 3:30 a.m. and I love it. I tried to sleep at 7 p.m. and I woke up at 1:17 at one time as well. So I can understand completely. It happens. It happens to the best of us. But one thing I'll tell you this way, bro. I'll tell you one way, right? That if you avoid the processed foods and sugars, and you avoid processed foods and sugars, you exercise daily, even if it's a few press ups, push ups, running around, jumping, whatever it is. Let me just show you, right? Super awesome exercise that I start in the morning with. I just do one of these, right? Just jump around a little bit. Just feel it. Yay. Right? It gets my blood flowing. What can I say? Sorry, I don't go to sleep you till like 2 a.m. Oh, you don't go to sleep till 2 a.m. So the thing is, if you're not sleeping till 2 a.m. because you're stuck in a cycle, bro, you have to break yourself out of this cycle of sleeping so late, waking up late. I used to do that 100%. I'm not even gonna lie, right? I used to be the insomniac. And I was afraid of being around in the day. That's what it is. Now that I had to forcefully get a job, right? I have no choice. But at the same time, I do feel nice because I sleep. I sleep at 8 p.m. I wake up at 3:30 a.m. somewhere on there, and I try and do that every day. That works for me. That really works for me, and I feel better. Sure. Do I feel creative? Is it something that I should be doing every day? I don't know because I do sometimes feel I was more creative in the middle of the night. So, however, I've learned that that's really detrimental to your health. It's not a good way of living. And so I've had to change my ways a little bit. That's all I can say. But do I feel healthy? Yes. Do I feel that I'm doing well in my body? Yes. My mental clarity is getting there. It's back there. I know that when I was not sleeping on time, I was not exercising correctly, and I was just moving all these places, it has messed with my mind for sure. It has messed with my mind for sure. And I cannot lie about that. Because one thing I can tell you is that when you adapt into a new routine to get back to where you need to, it does become difficult. So in the last few months, I was like constantly moving. I was in different countries, and then I was in different cities, and then I didn't have proper source for food and water, and I was struggling. I struggled a lot. But now that I'm back in where I am, right, I'm trying my best to get back to where it is. So that means I'm eating my steak and eggs every day, fruits, fantastic, sparkling water, coffee, and I try and exercise every day, whether it's the morning, evening, whatever it is. So when I do all those things together in a combination, I'm trying to live my best life because I have realized that that's what works for me. So till you cannot identify what works for you, you have to keep trying because it's like this, right? It's like that sculpture. It's like the onion layers, right? You have to keep peeling it out. When you take a big block of marble and you're chiseling it out, right? You're chiseling it out. To see the final product, you may have to keep going deeper. And I It is that the confidence that you get when things are working right, when you're dressing well, or you made your food correct, or your room is clean. Like, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I struggle with my room. Look at that. It gets out of hand. You should have seen the scene yesterday. Yeah. And then I can't get rid of these stuff. I don't know, it's just there, right? And now that desk was so clean. Now look at that. I'm all over the place. I don't know what to do. But at least I can acknowledge it, and I'm gonna try, right? I try and clean for 3 minutes a day. Sunday, yesterday, I was supposed to do more, but you know what I did instead? I did some gardening, right? I did some gardening, and I really felt that if I'm responsible for some plants, it may help. So let me show you the plants that I made. Hold on. So it is very easy to make your own plants, right? So I took an old peanut butter glass jar. This is mint, and this one is garlic, right? I put some garlic. So all you have to do is get some soil, any container. It could be plastic, it could be the glass. I prefer the glass. And then what do? Put some soil and plant it. Do you know a little bit of nature that you have, right, is really good for mental health and well-being? They say that when you go by a stream of water or lake or river, anything, it decreases your cortisol levels. Also, spending time in nature for people who have ADHD or autism, any one of those things, it really helps. So I always try and do that. And now I'm trying to bring like nature into my room because I thought, why not, right? I'm not saying something a lot, like crazy amount of plants, but I am trying to do that. So I thought to myself, why not? What is stopping me? Why not? What is stopping me? Why? So I asked myself, and I ran out of excuses. So now I just went yesterday. I got some soil, right? I had a friend who helped me out, got some soil, and now I'm officially a gardener. I'm calling myself a gardener. Why not? You know why? Because nobody else can take that title away from me. It's a self-proclaimed title. I'm a gardener now. And I would like to get some animals as well to be responsible for. But I just feel that I live in a rented place right now, so I'm not sure what the animal policy is. However, trying to be a little bit responsible, adding a little bit of funness in the life, a little bit of change can make a big difference. So in order to manage my ADHD the best way and my mental health and well-being, I try and do things that have worked for me. So I know spending time in nature works for me. I know that when I sleep properly, I'm eating properly, I'm hydrating the way I need to, right? I have only a few coffees. Before, I used to have way too many coffees. Now I limit it to 2, 3, 4, depending. Okay, sometimes still. However, my very nature is to jump around, is to do things creatively, and when I don't do anything creative, I become frustrated. I become negative. I become like sad, right? So what do? There we go. Plant pot, check. Plaster of Paris, check. Doing some creative activity, check. That right there is my happy activity, right? You have to find your happy activity for the day and try and do it. If it makes you happy, do it. Secondly, if you don't have all the time in the world to do it, or it takes a lot to do, spend a few minutes to do your happy activity to get yourself back. I try all sorts of things, right? And I struggled so badly on the basics. I was supposed to do my laundry last month. I still haven't done it. What am I wearing? Luckily, I have a lot of clothes. So, that's all I can say. As you can see, I'm not trying to be weird, but yeah, like, at least I'm being truthful. And sometimes the basic things is what you struggle with. Fair enough. There's nothing you can do about it, but you can try. However, the things that make you happy and you don't get into a rut where I was just by myself for a few months in a room, I didn't talk to anybody, it becomes bad. And to pull yourself out of that, it takes a lot of energy and effort because people don't really care because they have their lives to live, right? And one thing I realized is that the only person that can pull yourself out is you. So don't put yourself in that position in the first place. That's why I say, right? No matter what problems you have, one thing is certain, that in order to keep your mental health and well-being in a good shape, in a good state, is important. So right now, am I mentally strong? Am I mentally fit? On an overall level, I'm not gonna lie, 8.5 on 10. I'll tell you why. Um, I'm still struggling with time organization at times, right? I have to go to work. I have to be there for certain times. Cool, because I have to pay for my rent. However, the other things that I do, I like cooking on live. You know why? Because now, when people show up on my live, well, what am I going to do? I have to cook. So, small things like that have now pushed me into a corner in a positive way that now I have to sleep early. I have to cook because if I don't eat now, I cannot eat during the day and then it becomes bad. So, there are a few things that you have to put in place. When you put a few things in place, it makes it pretty cool. Just saying. It makes it pretty cool. And the fact that when I know that I'm waking up nicely, I've already ate because I eat once a day. I practically fast for 23 hours and it's March Madness. I may change that a little bit in April. However, everything else is working like clockwork. So I'm eating right. I'm getting my protein. I'm eating that. I'm not eating any unnecessary junk and I cook for myself, right? Um, it has helped me create a positive mindset. It has helped me. What I struggle with is the cleaning sometimes when things get out of hand. Sometimes I just don't want to. Sometimes I cannot. And sometimes it's a combination of that because my mind is flowing in different creative ways. I don't want to do the basics. I struggle with the basics. However, my mind and my current bank balance are not in the same plane, which is a very dangerous thing. So if you are not able to do that, it becomes detrimental. And I don't know how to solve it really. And I'm trying to solve it because the money I make every month is not enough to fuel my lifestyle that I would like to. Unfortunately. Am I trying to change it? Yes, I am. However, it's a chicken and the egg thing. It's a chicken and the egg thing. And I am struggling with that. That's why I take 1.5 points off. Will it change in the future? I hope so. But am I working towards it? Yes, I am. Be careful what you wish for. Ooh, may you live in interesting times. Yes, it is. Uh, yeah. Cortisol is the stress hormone. Lower cortisol levels are more likely so with health benefits of time spent in nature. Wow, loops. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. That is such a good. That's a really good. Absolutely. That's why I love spending time in nature, and I try to spend my time as much in nature when I get a chance. I like to go to the forest, and just walk around. Uh, I used to live by the lake and a park. It was called Lisa's Park, so it's very nice. However, I'm back in the concrete jungle right now. There's not much greenery. However, I try and take the scenic routes, or I try and go spend time in nature as much as I can. And it works for me. And I can tell you 100% that when you make a little bit of effort and it becomes routine, you will feel odd that but not doing it. So now, if you tell me to eat a big dessert, can it? Drink a can of Coke, can it? Eat outside, it's like that. Unless I'm like in a dire situation. So you have to find the ways that work for you. I can talk all day, but you have to find ways that work for you. And when you find the things that work for you, guys, I think my problem is too much coffee. Amen, brother. Amen. Hallelujah. And to be honest, that was my problem as well. And then I realized it's because I was bored. I used to have those capsule coffees, not anymore. I used to have 10 of them in a day. And I was like, why? Because it was an act. So my mind is like, oh, cool, win. Let me make a coffee in that. Then I realized because I was empty on the other side. Now, I try and make YouTube videos. I try to do some Instagram stuff. I'm trying my best to like find things to do that are also productive, not just waste of time, right? And it's working out for me. So guys, that's a little bit of morning motivation. Welcome to the Morning Motivation Show. Every day at 5 a.m., Monday to Friday. Sorry, not every day. Monday to Friday, 5 a.m., GMT, UK time, London time. If anytime you want to stop by, drop a comment, drop a like, or any one of those things. And if you want to talk about mental health and well-being, positivity, or just overall jokes, what do you do for work at 6 a.m.? So I'm working at the NHS. I don't know where you're from, bro. I forgot. But how the hell? I've seen you before, bro. Yes, of course. I uh, yeah, that's it. It pays for my bills at the moment. I was in a little bit conundrum. I got yeah, I can't even go into that. It takes a while to explain. But yeah, I'm there, but I'm trying to make 2 million pounds so I can get out of here and do my thing, work on my mental health and well-being app. So whenever I wake up, I just want to do something that is productive, but do something I love, and I'm trying to do that. How often do I create art? Bro, I've not created art in a while. You know why? Because the art supplies are expensive. Hey, crispy bacon. Art supplies are expensive. I cannot afford it. And also, I haven't sold any artwork recently. Uh, by recently, I mean never. So I've never sold any. And the reason is that I no longer can fuel my artistic lifestyle. And I'm trying my best to, bro. I love to create. I just want to have my own art studio and do art all day, make hoodies, and do my creative vibes. But you know what it is? I'm stuck in that rut where I'm doing things I don't want to for the life I don't want to live. So then you question yourself, and I get into this like philosophical argument with myself in the brain. That's why, I talk to myself in the mirror, and the only conclusion is something that I don't want to talk about. But it is that way, bro. That's why I want to make my mental health and well-being app. I want to spread the positive vibes. I just want to help people. Ain't nothing worth having comes easy. Yes, bro. I know. Amen to that. Sir, you're full of wisdom. You're full of wisdom. And, it is sometimes that I feel that how did I end up here? But there's no point questioning it, because I am here. Now it's how to get out of here. And sometimes you have to take a few steps back just to realize that, how not to end up in a place and not make the same mistakes. And I believe that there's a saying I've been recently saying is that, when people say, oh, that's a lesson, that's a good lesson in life. Well, a lesson is only a lesson if you can use it. But if you can't use the lesson that you learned, then that's called a punishment, mate. That's called a punishment. My best friend and my wife are both artists. Yeah, I know, bro. You know what it is? Crispy. I need to go, but I'll tell you this last thing, right? When you're an artist and you're a creative person and you have to do mundane things and things that you don't like, it's worse. It hits your brain so hard. It sucks the life out of you. And then the willingness to do anything is so difficult, bro. I'm telling you. And then that's why I do YouTube live. It makes me feel nice. People like you who come in, support, say some nice things, have a good laugh. And I cook, and it tries to make me feel alive, bro. I'm saying. And I'm trying my best. I'm in a situation that I can't really reel myself out because I don't want to get into that. But positive vibes. It's Monday, guys. Have a fantastic week. If I don't see you, have a fantastic day. And don't forget to smile. Avoid the processed foods and sugars. Exercise a little bit, even if it's a little bit, but exercise every day. And. Yeah, I do hard in my own form. I built my... Sweet, bro. And don't forget to smile. All right, guys. Ciao. Arrivederci. Masalam. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic week. I may not be super focused, but I'm focused on being super. Mr. B out. All right, bro. Ciao. Bye, guys.